Have you ever made a promise you later regretted? Maybe you said yes in the heat of the moment, without praying, without thinking it through, and now you're stuck. You're not alone. In fact, even God's chosen leaders have been there. And one of the most surprising stories in the Bible about a regrettable promise isn't about sin, it's about keeping your word anyway. Let me take you back to the book of Joshua, right after Israel crosses into the promised land. Jericho has fallen. Ai has been conquered. The surrounding nations are terrified. But one group, the Gibeonites, doesn't run or fight. Instead, they trick Israel. They dress in worn-out clothes, carry moldy bread, and pretend they are from a faraway country. They beg for a peace treaty. And Joshua, he and the leaders agree without asking God first. 3 days later, the truth comes out. The Gibeonites live right next door. The people are furious. But here's the stunning part, Joshua doesn't cancel the treaty. Why? Because even though it was based on deception, an oath made in the name of the Lord must be honored, Joshua 9 verse 19. Now, that's integrity. Think about that. In a world where contracts are broken over the slightest inconvenience, where promises are treated like suggestions, God's people chose faithfulness over convenience. They kept their word, not because the Gibeonites deserved it, but because God deserves it. And here's the beautiful twist, those very Gibeonites, once outsiders, became servants in the house of God. They cut wood and drew water for the altar, Joshua 9 verse 27. Centuries later, during King David's reign, they are still remembered, 2 Samuel 21. God didn't discard them. He redeemed their story. Friend, maybe you've been hurt by someone's deception. Or maybe you've made a choice without seeking God, and now you're facing consequences. This story isn't just ancient history. It's a mirror. It asks us, do I honor my word, even when it costs me? Do I seek God before I say yes? And can I trust that God can bring purpose out of my mistakes? Because here's the gospel echo in this story. We, too, were once deceitful in our hearts, yet God made a covenant with us through Christ. Not because we earned it, but because He is faithful. So today, let's be people of our word. Let's pause, pray, and seek wisdom before we commit. And if we've already made a misstep, don't despair. God specializes in turning flawed decisions into redemptive assignments. Just like He did with Gibeon. If this spoke to your heart, type Amen in the comments. And if you've ever kept a hard promise, or learned the value of waiting on God before deciding, share your story below. Your testimony could encourage someone else walking through a similar crossroads. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a story from SoCare Chronicles. Thanks for watching, remain blessed.